When we had last left the Envoy, they had finally solved just what the heck was going on with all these rangers in Fiorme's Averno. Someone had turned up dead, others had gone missing, possibly dead as well, but they discovered that it wasn't actually the Steel Garrote that was directly involved. Indeed, it truly was another ranger who was involved. She sought not the aid, but she thought that, turned out that maybe the Valiant Republics kind of sucked a butt, and she was more down for Aedyran Empire rule, and sought to grow their control over the area by way of rooting out some of the dissidents to the recent Aedyran occupation and arrival. Now, it was time to go get a Dragonheart. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are, and let's unhide that. And you know what, we'll do a quick save too, just for good measure. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Ooh, no fast travel inside this whole place? Is this like a super dungeon, or what? And look, there's something there. Is that an enemy? Queen's Fury. What? Okay.
Keep quiet.
Is this the Adragan? No way, right? Oh, it's like praising the sun or something. Oh shit, they instantly saw me. Oh, because there's a Shroom Lord here.
Coming from the right.
Ooh, fuck.
Look right. Is that all you? I can't. Back on my feet. You will bend. I'm fading.
Oh man, I can't believe that was a whiff. Okay. Now you. Drinking some perp. Holy shit. Went flying. Fucking A. Uh-oh.
Nice job.
Good shit. Okay. Let me come on over here. Get some more savory skewers going. I guess the one we knocked out of here is dead? I guess. Got some more plants. Helios Talon. Is there anything else good up here?
Something nearby.
Is there really? No. Marius don't know what the hell he's talking about. Per usual. Okay. Oh, look, we could go up this big old collapsed and toppled over tower. There are more of them here? Holy shit, it's huge.
Think the Delemgan did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
There's something up here. Oh, some super treasure.
You take lead.
Great. Oh, you can jump along here. Queen's Shield. Sporling Corruptor. Infiltrating. I would like to kill that thing, but I don't know if that's going to be doable. Oh, hey, it's out. Okay. Going for it.
Remind me not to spook you.
Holy shit, double down, baby, double down! Oh, fuck. Can't believe we just got that one solo dolo. Skeleton with goodies. Okay, let's do a quick save. There's definitely at least one more down there according to my radar. Okay. Oh, a bunch more up here. Maybe just sporlings, though? Yeah. Let's try and scoot along over here. Oh, there's another queen shield. Alright, I'm going for the sporling.
Nice.
Ooh, there's a bunch. Nope, they saw me. Good. They're so defensive, they'll just let you wail on them. Okay.
That's one for us.
Anything else around here? I guess we may as well slunk around to the normal entry point. Clear them all out. Get some more good loot. Lord knows we need more crafting mats. Okay. Up here by the shroomage. Oh, yeah. Iron gauntlets, just standard-ass iron gauntlets. Oh, look, you could run and jump along that. Oh, that's fun. Quick saving in case I fall to my death. Oh, look. There's some woot loot over here. There we go, look at that. The top is ribbed for my pleasure. And what a pleasure it is. Anything down here? Oh, look, I have to jump along this.
This reminds me why I never liked climbing the rigging.
Surprised there is some reactivity to that. Oh, can I go in this? Oh. Not fully, but there is some little goodies in there. Can I go in this one? No. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Oh, well, look at them all. Okay, let's keep skirting along the periphery here. There's a bunch inside of this place as well. Can I go for the sporling? They're probably gonna see me, right? There's no way they don't see me.
Quick and quiet.
That thing's dead. Whew. I don't like that the enemies are starting to dodge and stuff. I'm not a fan of that. I'm assuming they can only dodge power attacks because of the wind-up. I don't think I've ever seen them dodge a, like, regular attack, you know? Savory skewer. That ought to do it. Sounds like treasure. But where? Can I go up this? No. I guess it's on the other side of this barrier. Okay, maybe I can go up here. I cannot. Oh. Shit, I actually can. Whoa, I don't think I was meant to, though. Or not from that angle, at least. Good. Ah, here it is. Forgotten soul pod. And what's in here? Bunch of crafting mats. Sure. Can I safely... Oh, wow. Obsidian prayer beads. Scan
Let's take
totem
these things
fragment.
back to camp. You can
Bronze
hot.
hod. Okay, let's do a quick save. We can't even go to camp from this place, though. Okay, but over this way. Doing a quick save again. Looks like an essence pot. Yep. Wonderful. There's our objective in there somewhere. We should probably take out all these things outside, though, just in case we need to kite out into the open. Oh dear. It's fucking precarious here. Oh, shit.
Watch yourself.
And we can really lock down these single targets, huh? Okay. Taking some perp. Yeah, getting like more crit damage for real. We're doing it so often now, it's absurd. More stuff on crit to proc. That would be wild. What have we got here? Slag heart melon, some shield, spear. Okay. More nades. Plant. Okay. Let me chow down on a bit of food. Another savory skewer, why not? Let's do a quick save. Big old chest right out here. Oh, it's a sarcophagus, actually. Man, that's a bunch of money. Good lord, that's like 5 grand. Man, it's just a little bit over.
You may approach me, godlike.
Hello? Oh.
A welcome visitor.
Are you sure? I killed everybody out there.
It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
Do you mean a godlike? Aedyran's? Have you met us before? Is that how you know our language? How long have you been here? Aedyran's? How long have you met us before? Is that how you know our language?
We are both of this land, so we both speak the language of this land.
We're not speaking Aedyran right now?
Here?
I came looking for an Adragan heart. Perhaps you can help me. For an Adragan's heart. I won't leave without it.
Your words carry threat where none is needed.
Well, it's kind of my thing, you know.
It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here.
What happened to them? I don't suppose you would part with it. What happened to them?
Sickness changed them. as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land.
You killed him?
When we become enemies of the land, it goes against our nature. We had no choice. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. But wait. No.
What?
No. So many dead. So many of my kin are dead by your hand.
I mean, they attacked me. Resolve 9-9. There's no time for words. I need the Adragan's heart to fight the Dream Scourge. Alright, I can explain that. Prepare to fight. Let's try the resolve check. There's no time for words. I need the Adragan's heart to fight the Dream Scourge.
I see. The wilds can be dangerous for your kind. Take it, and go in peace.
Many thanks. Say nothing. I'm not gonna thank you.
I can't believe you pulled that off.
Me neither.
Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
Oh, hey, there's another one here. Oh, wow. Okay. Are they gonna get mad if I look through this shit, too? Okay. Garland of the Wild Groves. What's it do? 30% resist to poison accumulation, poison-proofed. This necklace is made of numerous still-living flowers given freely from the bodies of Delemgan. Originally made for an elder druid from the forests of Glonfoth centuries ago, the garland has since made its way to the living lands, where the latent essence in the air nourishes the flowers, imparting a measure of protection against the natural world upon its wearer. Okay. Take a shrimmage bomb. Anything here? Sure. What is this orb that you were pondering? I didn't even notice there's another one here. Okay. What is that? Can I take that? Hello?
You've returned.
My bad.
There is no need to be.
Anything else here? You're really chilling by this Adra. Okay. Well, we got it. I don't know, I was kind of lining up to fight it. But, you know, the resolve check, it felt in character enough. And it was for 9 resolve, right? A whopping 9. Which we just so happen to have a lot of. Okay, check our map. Yeah, shit, I guess we're good. Okay. Yeah, let's head southward. I truly don't know about this treasure map. I've no fucking clue. We could look over here, right? Delemgan Glade to the south of that. Can I look to the south of it? Shoot, maybe I can't. Remember going up this. And there's something up here. Maybe I didn't go through this one. Oh, well. Okay, a few goodies. Not much else. Big upper area. Have I checked out any of this? don't know that I have. Have I? Maybe I have. Yeah, maybe I have. Okay, let's keep looking around the southward area, I think. Sure. Then up around this way. Oh, hey. Is this what I need? Look, there's someone up there. What is that? Oh, that's a skeleton, maybe? Oh god, I'm getting stuck on the rock. Hello. Hello.
Take him down.
Oh god.
Ice right. Watch the left.
Adragan Cash. Let's see. Let me eat and drink real quick in the middle of this. Get some stew.
They're on your right. On your right.
Good. Whew, that wasn't quite good enough.
Let's see what you got.
Jeez, we gotta deal with this archer lord, huh?
Coming from your right.
Fuck. How do I even deal with them? Oh, they jump down. Okay.
One for you.
Oh, fuck. They jump back down. Oh, hey, we can easily get up here.
Thanks.
There we go.
Who's ready for more?
Let's see. Mogren's Fury right there. Big chunk of change. What about over here? What have we got? Forgotten Soul Pod. Let me chow down on some food real quick. More stew. Oh, can I make it? Oh, yeah. Is there something on top of this? No. Well, it's worth checking. How about over here? It's barred on this side. Okay. Over here. Sounds like some goodies again. Ah. Down there. Okay. Take all that. Travel upward. How about down here in this? Some trash weapons and whatnot. It's useful enough, I guess. Does this lead anywhere? I don't think so. Oh, shit. Okay. Unfortunately, we can easily jump back. Good. It must be a pain in the ass to design these more, like, intricate areas, knowing how much mobility you've given your player, right? How much parkour you kind of have. Unfinished Pargrin Journal. Day 28. I can't explain it. This thing works, but how? Timur's pickaxe sparked when he was chiseling near the contraption, and it came to life. We heard the damnedest noise. I thought we'd broken it, until I looked outside and saw these wooden beasts barging toward the hill. We retreated into the ruins, so at least we're safe for now. They must be down there all day and all night, though. Must not need to sleep. Either we wait for them to lose interest, or we make a break for it. Not like our odds. We're outnumbered. We only have our digging tools, but our supplies won't last forever, and there's nothing to forage in here. If they don't decide by tomorrow, I'm going without them. The commandants need to know. Wooden beasts. Okay. Well, we know about that. Guess I'll open this just in case. And over here.
Feels odd here. This is exactly the kind of place you'd find a Pargroon cache.
I mean, you're right, Marius. That's the name of this place. It said on my screen when I entered here, Pargroon Cache. Okay. A lot of grenades. Fine pistol. Bloody Pargroon Journal. Day 32. We had a plan. Izmiru was going to try to reason with them. If it went poorly, they'd distract the beast while Timur snuck out to get help. They asked if we made the machine. Izmiru told them, no, we just turned it on. It all went to Sokka after that. It's unlikely Timur made it. One of the beasts caught him. Izmiru won't last long without a proper doctor. The beast practically disemboweled them. It took all my strength to pull them back into the tunnel. We're gonna die here, and the commandants will never find us. Looks like I can make it up to that very easily. Circle through here. Breakable wall. Oh shit, look at this. A spooky ghost. Oh, tried to sneak up on it.
You're mine now. Good work.
I like that I can ragdoll a ghost.
Nice work.
This is worth a shot. Okay. What have we got in here? I do feel like these chests, they should be glowing blue and not purple. Because I see the purple glow and I get ready for a purple item. And that's simply not the case. Listen to the electro blast from the door here, right? Because it's like whirring around. Okay. Is this barred? It's locked. Huh. Okay. Over here? What kind of fucked up door is this? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not going in there. Check around this way. Ooh, very blue. Ah, that's what kind of fucked up door it is. An electro-powered one. Maxims of the Pargrunen 3. In older lands it was said, think quickly and improve what you can. Constant testing is the lever of the Pargrun. Now it is written in blood. You shall prefer the tried to the untried. You shall choose the tested over the untested. The taste of the blood is the wit of one is nothing against the practice of thousands. The test of one life is as a pebble set against the avalanche of generations. Okay. Oh, check it out. There's a shroomage right there. Lachran's Fury. Okay. Well, let's head on back over then. Oh, it was this one that I opened. Gotcha. Got some essence pot. Big old treasure. Lurks within, but... Odkalra's Grimoire. What's it do? Lower ability cost, lower cooldown, Chill Blades, Ring of Fire, Returning Storm, Pull of Eora. Odkalra was supposedly a lesser-known Nguithan aristocrat who became one of the preeminent wizards of their time, pitied by their family and countrymen for the physical deformities that racked their body. They turned their attention towards unlocking the secrets of the arcane. By the end of their life, their sizable inheritance had dwindled to nothing, as they spent it on increasingly exotic materials and components. For For their final act, they conjured a terrifying vortex of thunder, lightning, and raw arcane energy, claiming it was a portal to a better place. No body was recovered, and to this day, it is uncertain if their efforts to rip open a gateway to another world worked, and they were whisked away somewhere else, or if their bodies simply disintegrated from the unchecked power of their final spell. How much of this ancient history is accurate and how much is pure embellishment is impossible to discern. The details lost to time, like so much else surrounding the enigmatic Inquithans. The fact that this bedraggled grimoire has survived so long is a miracle in its own right. If I break it down, what do I get? Dank spores? Jeez. Pretty fucking bad. Better to sell it then. Okay. And here's the other one. Boink. And let's circle around this way. Pop open the chest. And what have you got for me? Ooh, shit, Awakened Adra. Okay. Shit, I'm fucking encumbered. Good lord. Let me stash these things, huh? I'm so tempted to get rid of this really nice arquebus. I kind of wish you could actually give your companions gear, given how much cool shit we find. You know, not unlike Pillars of Eternity. Faded Pargrin Journal, Day 46. Izmiru passed 12 days ago. I ran out of rations 2 days after that. The creatures persisted. What was I supposed to do? They wouldn't want me to die here. We were family, maybe? Gods forgive me. I figured out how to power off the machine yesterday. The beasts are leaving slowly. I can go home, but I don't know if they'll take me. Wow. So you ate their dead body, is what you're saying. I mean, I don't know. In a situation like that, I wouldn't mind if someone, like, had to resort to cannibalism, you know? Right? I mean, I'd look at them as if they get, like, a craving or, like, their brain is, like, I don't know, compromised. Does that happen? Like, you... Like, I don't know how much of that is just, like, superstition and how much is, like, more clinical. That, like, you know, if you eat another human being, it actually does, like, give you some sort of viral or disease, some sort of contagion begins growing and festering in you. And how much of that is just, like, superstition, right? Like, obviously, you shouldn't just go around eating people, right? But I don't know how much of that is just, I don't know, poppycock. Poppycock. Okay, let's get on out of here. I think we fully cleared it out, right? Yeah, I think so. Now, isn't this also the little structure that we were looking for? Was this not it? Maybe? Regardless, there's this sort of shroomage that we were meant to scope out. These, like, red shelf shrooms. I mean, it couldn't be. We're, like, way too far out from where the water would make any degree of sense. Unless the water is something else. What if the water is the lake in that depiction? You know, what if the water is a lake? What if it's not a lake, it's an ocean? Okay. Over here. No, we're all too familiar with that. Okay, over this way, down here. Anything good? Ooh, alley-oop. Okay. Amazing I didn't take any fall damage from that. Yeah, maybe it's the lake. Could it be? Let me bring up the picture again. Dude, I don't fucking know. Maybe it is the lake. Maybe it's not the river at all. Could it be the ranger outpost? Couldn't be, right? There's no fucking way. It doesn't look anything like it. Does it? No shot. Yeah, no way. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like it. But then the question is, well, what the hell is it? Wow, fast travel beacon right here. Okay. Let's go over to the lake for real. Was there a big rock in the center of it? I don't think there was. Right? I don't think there was anything of the sort. Anything of this? Nah. Well, what the fuck? Okay. Let's check up here. Could this be it? No. No fucking way. Yeah, see, none of the shrooms are here at this building, which I was wondering if it could be it. None of those red shrooms. Yeah, maybe coming around at night is the key. Oh shit, look, there's Zarubs here now. What the fuck? What the hell?
Here we go!
There we are. Yeah, there's no rock in the middle of all that. Well, hang on. Could this be it? Could it be that it's the lake that I've been looking for the whole fucking time? No fucking way. Could it be? Yeah, right there. Fuck, I'm stuck in this shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! Ugh. Okay. Yeah, is that it? Oh my god, I think that's it. I think it was the fucking lake. Right? There's a little inlet right there. Oh my god, so what we're looking for is probably right there in that fog of war. Or in front of Thomas' cabin. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Look, there's a singular tree right there. Holy shit, it's the fucking lake. This is the rock. It's not a rock in the middle of the water. It's that the foreground is so up close to the opposite shoreline. Or lake bank? Lake shore? Yeah, Lakeshore. Lakeshore Drive. Running down Lakeshore Drive. You know. LSD. Okay. So then... God, I didn't think it was possible. Okay, I'm gonna quick save here. Unfortunately, it's quite dark now. So it's way back here then. Is this it? No, because that's Thomas' cabin. Is it not? Is this it? No. Holy shit, is that it? No. Yeah, where's the other structure that I'm looking for? The lake is definitely it. But I don't see the, like, man-made structure that I'm seeking out. Is it up there? Fuck, I guess it could be. Okay, let's go up. At the very least, maybe we'll be able to see it from up here. Dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know. What would it even be? Oh, hey, maybe this is it. Could this be it? Oh, look. There's some of those types of shroom. Let me see here. Okay, and there's some shit growing right up like so. It's got some windows. These are definitely like godless ruin type. Okay. They're not quite right though, are they? There's nothing correct about them. Maybe from this point of view? This angle? No. Maybe it's this one? Ooh. Is that it? God, it might fucking be. Could it be? Oh my god, I think it is. How do I get in? How come every so often Oh shit, there's a switch. Oh, I just opened it on the other end. Oh fuck! Oh no! Shit! Okay. Well, we found it. Oh jeez, I didn't get to choose what to load. Am I just loading my last save? What the fuck? Okay. Oh yeah, there we are. Man, there's no way I would have ever seen this switch. God, I can't even find it again. Yeah, there it is. What the fuck? Yeah, there we go. You even have to look at it from a particular angle. Wow. That's ridiculous. Okay. Nature's Ward. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yep. Quest complete and everything. Okay, what's it do? Blocking an enemy's melee attack deals damage to the attacker. 50% chance to remove the poison status. Oh, it's quite fucking bad. Does it look cool? It doesn't look cool at all. It looks quite awful, in fact. Can you enchant shields at all? The rough bark that makes up this shield is overtaken with thick growths of spiny brambles. Though there no longer appears to be any life or new growth to these brambles, neither do they show any signs of decay. Thanks to the wicked points that the brambles end in, painful retribution awaits any foe of the shield's wielder. Okay. Well, I guess let's head on back to Fjord. Right, I don't have anywhere else to go. Or I guess I could go to camp. Yeah, let's go to camp real quick. Do some upgrades. I think we could afford a few, right? We certainly gathered up enough junk. Let's see. Oh, and what else? Let's take a look at this. What does it now do? Damage against unaware. Critical hits grant high poison accumulation. I feel like Noblesse Oblige could also stack really good with our own ability to, what do you call it? To get companions up after a kill. Okay, enchanting. Yeah, you can't enchant shields at all. Only weapons. You know, there's some games where shields count more so as a weapon than armor, and other games where they count more so as armor than a weapon. So, worth checking, I feel. Alright. So, here's my chess piece. Can I get any corrupted Adra? I can get 3 units of it for now. But maybe I could get some more. Like, is there any world in which I use Nature's Ward? I don't think so. I'm gonna fucking break it down. There we go. One last trick. Dude, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna fucking break it down. I don't ever use those. It's a really good weapon, though. Okay. Like, genuinely, I think it could be a best-in slot. Now, if I break this down, what do I get from it? Meh. I do get Admis Wort. 4 of them, it seems like. Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay. There's shields and whatnot. Let's see, crafting. And now, shit, I can only get 4. If I had one more piece of standard Adra, I'd be good to go. Should I destroy this? Should I destroy this? Maybe sun and moon? Yeah, look. During the day and at night, this thing's getting fucking gutted. Fuck that. I hate stuff that works like that. Fallout 4 is Fallout 4 and 76 have both trained me to despise items that do certain things at certain times of the day. Okay. But I'm still hurting. Still hurting for stuff. I'm so close, though. I could destroy the Tree of Life shield. Am I willing to go that far? To destroy the Tree of Life shield? I don't think I have what it takes. I think I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm fucking scared, dude. I don't have that kind of bravery within me. Okay. Let's see, what all else could I get, though? Could upgrade my weapon. Yeah. I need some more wort. Make it craft in here. Good. Okay. And what do I need now? Need some more wort. What can you do? Let's get back out of that. Okay. And then... let's see. Should I talk to Marius real quick?
Envoy?
Anything new? He says, you look like there's something on your mind. Okay. Well, seems about the same as usual. I want to talk more about you.
Oh, good. Let's have it.
No, that's enough.
Anyway.
Okay.
What do you need?
See ya.
Until next time.
Okay. We'll exit here. And we'll head over to Fiormes Averno. Right? Good. To the plaza. I guess we can check and see if people are selling anything of interest. Maybe we could buy some Adra. Buy some Wort. Or Helios Talon even. Let's see.
I only carry the
Yep. I mean, I could buy a conduit. I could buy this and then destroy it. Costs 11k though. Am I willing to go that fucking far? I don't think I am, really. Exceptional greatsword. Oh, breaking it down only gives me 2 white steel chunks, which I don't really even use. Rather have the money. Get rid of them. Okay. Good. Alright, well, I've got even more money now. Do you think it's worth it to buy it just to break it down? God, I bet it is. At this point? It must be, huh? Gonna buy potions and whatnot. Oops. Should I just fucking buy it? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. Let's get wild. Okay. And then... there we are. Expensive chunk of fucking Adra, huh? Let's see, and then... Emerald Stair. Let's go to camp real quick. This might be enough, right? I'm up to 15 now. So I should have 5 corrupted ones. Okay. And then... let's see here. Wow, amazing. And then I can get this up to the next tier. Superb. Cool. We're ahead of the fucking game, I think. Ballarok skin. And cave coral, I guess, is the new type of plant. Good lord, but we're still hurting big time for Admus Wort. Okay. Exit to previous location. There we are. You know what? I have no regrets. 11 grand well spent. You know how many games I end up playing where I have an exorbitant amount of money by the end? We're only making money faster and faster, and the prices of shit like, you know, consumables and all that. Lockpicks. They're just staying the same. They're staying cheap as dirt. Okay, up here.
Ado!
Hello?
Welcome back.
What have you got? Got all those. You don't really have anything else there. Oh, I guess I could sell my nades. Yeah, I've got so many of them. I'll keep a few just in case. Cool. Okay. Then, up in here. Check it out. Got the heart. Monto?
For an Aedyran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giatta.
Resolve 9-6. You have any idea what it took to get that heart? I got your machine running. Now tell me about the Dream Scourge. Does Giatta not have many friends? I assume you have everything you need for your research. You have any idea what it took to get that heart?
Nature is as stubborn as ever, I see. Fair enough. Here's payment for your troubles. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First,
He almost sounds Finnish to
have a
me.
look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes.
Right? Doesn't he sometimes
Let's
sound like
start with an
Ahti the
easy one.
janitor?
You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I find an authority figure and I find an authority and figure out what happened. I wash my hands in the sea and leave. I continue looking at the sun. What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
It's less of a question and more of a stimulus. As long as you're honest, there's no wrong answer.
Okay. I wash my hands and leave.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Two bears high-fiving. Divination, clock, seasons, puppeteer, clock.
Chrysalis.
Transformation. Self-destruction, secrets, protection. Transformation.
The spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Hello? You still
Thank-
with me?
Sorry, the voice in my head was giving me a little bit of unsolicited input. Arcane Scholar. I think my soul is particularly sensitive to your examination. I'm fine. Let's continue. Pretty sure I felt that metaphysical quiver you were talking about. That was the voice in my head. The entity tethered to my soul. Let's just be straightforward. That was the voice in my head.
Good. We're getting somewhere. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
You're welcome. Yvette and Remy certainly thought so. Anything else? Can you tell me whose godlike I am? The Watcher in Paradise told me there's a thorn in my soul. Oh yeah, the Watcher did tell me. Yeah, let's say that.
Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers aren't the most reliable sources.
Okay, but is there
What
anything
I
connected
see
to that?
is, something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
Dude, am I wrong? Does he not sound so fucking Finnish? And specifically, does he not sound so fucking much like Ahti the janitor from Control and Alan Wake from the Remedy verse? Like, for real, I can practically imagine this dude saying "perkele" to me. I need to trace it back to the source. What is it doing to me? Do you think it can be removed? You think it can be removed?
Not without killing you.
Oh, great.
Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giatta's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
Intellect 2-5. So Giatta's right. Why didn't anyone step in to defend her? Elia believes the Dream Scourge and the Living Lands have a common ancestor. What do you think? Could an Animancer be responsible? Let's bring up Elia. Elia believes the Dream Scourge and the Living Lands have a common ancestor. What do you think? I mean, it feels like this is exactly where the story's going, right?
I think Eora is old, haunted, and unsympathetic.
And it's probably the voice in my head,
Anything
you know?
is possible. Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giatta my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about what we'll find.
Yeah, I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
By the end of this, we're gonna find out that Marius doesn't even have a soul. Okay. Hello, Giatta.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
I've met with all the animancers. I've consulted with Monto Pastor. I met with Elia Rossell. I had a very impolite exchange with Yvette and Remy. We'll talk later. I met with everyone.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You were right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought. We need a Pillar of Adra. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the Living Lands. Something is draining the life from your farms. The only question is what. Animancers are unhinged, unregulated, and too dangerous to be left alone. Let's say that.
At least we know how to have a good time. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Run that by me again? I should have known you had an ulterior motive. Are we studying the Dream Scourge or planning a heist? You worry about the details. What's next for me? Are we studying the Dream Scourge or planning a heist?
Under the circumstances, the two are not so different. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Impressive. What's next? Sounds like you've covered every detail and contingency imaginable. I hope their expertise was helpful as well. You should really tell me these things beforehand. Yeah, let's say that.
Sorry, I had a lot on my mind. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
Arcane Scholar. I'm guessing you want to study the Dream Scourge by filtering out local interference. Outstanding. Where is it? Phantasmal focus? You didn't think to grab it while I was out? Phantasmal focus?
Think of it as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Don't worry, I'll run down and grab it for you. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. You want to talk about it? What's down there? Don't worry, I'll run down and grab it for you.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Got a level. Yeah, we had seen
That's
her
where
basement
our parents died.
entrance before.
I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay.
Is there gonna be a fucking monster I have to fight down here? Sure feels that way. Huh. Let's see, what all do I want now? I could level up Survivalist back to where it was. Right, I could do that. Power jump is quite nice too. Quite nice. Could also get stunning blows. Also quite nice. Level up the parry. Do I have anything that increases my crit damage? Yeah, devastating criticals. Yeah, maybe I should get this. We do deal criticals a lot. We do deal them a lot now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Or should I get food? Enhanced food. Nah, I'm gonna get devastating criticals. And then maybe stunning blows. Right, we're dealing so many crits, it's ridiculous.
Walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Oh, right. I should also get my little point here. What should I get now? What are my diminishing returns here? 65%. This. Action speed, I could certainly crank that up. More HP. Yeah, more HP is doubly nice now. Because we are able to spend HP on, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm going for con. Because we can, HP is now also mana. Alrighty, pop this open.
Don't know what I expected, but this isn't it.
Haven from the Blight. Who grows here?
Yeah, okay. Artur Castel's will. To Giatta, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Valian Republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in a chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them. With no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. Forgive us. The many faces of Barath. Okay. This is standard reading. Cordella Castel's will. Artur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass. But what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched as if someone tapped their quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Giatta, I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. The Gift Bearer's Pilgrimage. That's from the old games. Artur Castel's journal. Cordella is right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal force for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? Concerned letter. My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know that words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after that incident at the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I'm seeing to Giatta's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She is a promising young woman in a difficult and influential time of her life, and she needs the counsel of her family, now more than ever. Per Galici. Wow. Okay. Worried scribblings. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I've learned nothing, and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention. which frightens me almost as much as Cordelia's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device has tapped into something. I believed it was the essence of the living lands. What if I am wrong? What if it's... Several paragraphs have been violently scoured from the page. Have we transgressed so far into the unknowable that we are blind to the grave we dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giatta's future. What the fuck? Abaddon's hands. Right? Moron of the gods. Dusty letter from Maxime Vidaro. Arthur, do you have everything you need? After Cordelia's outburst out the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giatta. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just to talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you are ready to surface again, we have a game of Hazatoa to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. Maxime Vidaro, governor of Fiorme-Ziverno. Got some loot. Giatta, this is so wild that you did not look down here at all. Oh, what the fuck?
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
Cordelia Castell's journal. Arthur has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly, our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giatta will be as wild and audacious as the forces at play around her. Hidden letter. Cordelia. Think of animancy as a lantern in the night. The weak flame sputters, offers a mere glimpse of the cold emptiness beyond. Just enough light to wander a few steps ahead, and then scamper back to the safety of home. The time has come for you to take your lantern deeper into the night, even if you vanish into a place where none dare follow. Imagine how much farther your daughter can go with you lighting her path. Heed our advice. When the phantasmal force is ready, do not hesitate. Animancy is a mere lantern, but you have invented a lighthouse. We suggest you use it. Your old friends. The letter is signed with a crooked drawing of an eye in multicolored ink. Oh, with the talk of a lantern, I thought that maybe it would be, Aethasians, like the order from which Jody hailed from in Pillars 2. But with the eye, it's probably, God, we found one of their little areas before. Right? It's probably that group, who operate under wall. Have they become Delemgan? No. They underwent the movie Annihilation. Okay. Phantasmal focus.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giatta. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucking cryptic as shit. Okay. Sure.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giatta's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Maybe they're not. Right? Because if the island, if the Living Lands has its own version of the wheel, right? If it's all disconnected from the rest of known Eora, Maybe they cycled back into whatever this deific being is that's speaking to us, the voice, you know? But it also cycles people into plants. Oh, and what if that's the dream? Okay, here's my theory. The Dream Scourge and all of that, and this sudden wild overgrowth of vegetation and plant life, these are all people. Because whatever is here in the Living Lands, its version of the wheel is now sucking up all of the other people who are perishing and all of that and are like queued up to be reincarnated, right? Maybe it's absorbing some of them and turning them into plants, right? Because it's actually still functioning. Aethys broke the wheel for the rest of Eora, but not on the Living Lands. And I don't know how some people would transfer from one into the other. Maybe they always did. And it just wasn't noticeable, right? But maybe now it's noticeable. Okay, because there's no stoppage, right? There's nothing bottlenecking it, like for instance the normal wheel. The normal process of reincarnation. Alright, Giatta?
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
Giatta, you might have warned me. I saw them. The plant corpses were pretty hard to miss. Good gods, where else would they be? Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to discuss it. Let's be a little harsh. Good gods, where else would they be?
Nowhere. It's been a while since I visited the lab. I just needed to make sure. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
It's a little on the nose with the symbolism for your interior, like, problems, Giatta. Do you want to talk about it? Regardless, they deserve a proper burial. I don't mean to pry. We can talk more later if that would be better. Let's get to work then. I don't mean to pry.
For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
I like the idea that our character wouldn't be concerned with proper burials because we've killed so many people, right? We've killed so many people and just left them there. They're just hanging out. Good thinking. You want to use that thing as a weapon? That doesn't sound very safe. You want to use that thing as a weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me.
Oh, okay.
The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek. The old godless ruin west of Eora. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Let's be off. We could always use the Adra pillar in the workshop. What is animancy equipment doing in some old ruin? I have little experience with godless ruins. What's it doing out in that ruin?
We used it to study the Adra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
We could always use the Adra pillar in the workshop.
That rugged thing? It's as dry as a bone. Hardly any essence left.
Shit, I don't know.
Even if it wasn't, I'm not exactly welcome in the workshop these days.
Alright. I feel like we're getting close to some answers.
That's your intuition talking. Listen to it. I wouldn't be anywhere without mine. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Eora. No telling how long we'll be gone.
What?
And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
This is our call for having a 2 limit of companions. Kai, head back to camp. I'll see you there. Marius, go on back to camp. I won't be long. Make your way to our camp. I'll stop by when I'm ready to continue. Where was this performance anxiety when you were shouting in Vidaro's face? Yeah, let's bring that up.
That was not my finest hour. I was so angry. Mistakes were made. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, I don't want there to be any mistakes.
Okay. Who should we send back? Kai, probably. He's unfortunately a bit redundant, with me being decently, like a tank and like up close kind of dude. Yeah. It is useful that he's durable, but before long that won't matter. Because we'll be able to get people up. Yeah, I think it's Kai. And I do like how much of a shithead Marius is. Alright, Kai, head back to camp.
Ah, finally, some time to rest my feet.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
New companion, Giatta. I like that they have these little, vertical portraits whenever we get them and all that. I do like that. Did we get one for Marius too? I don't know. I definitely remember for, Kai us getting one, but I don't remember if Marius had one here. He must have done, right? Giatta uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living lands can, and should be, put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend her friends. Purification, Giatta calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% of their max HP. Order Giatta to empower and activate essence generators. Huh. Okay. Sure. Yeah. It's very reminiscent of, like, the CRPGs and stuff. Pillars of Eternity, of course, but, you know, they themselves were meant to be emulating, I mean, like, almost every CRPG, right? It's kind of the standard. It's also why I do it for my camera, right? In this, it's also why I've decided to make mine, like, vertical rather than horizontal. Right? It's because I like CRPGs and stuff. That's why I did it. I did it because of that. Now you know my secret. Don't tell. Alright, continue. Alright, you want to talk?
They act like they've never seen a park room before.
Our research begins at Naku Tedek, west of town.
Yeah. You know what? I like having Marius along. For the same reason I enjoyed having Durance along. In Pillars 1, I like to have a foil in the party. What's Giatta and Kai? What are they gonna do together, right? What's Kai gonna do? He's gonna be charming and amicable, right? They're gonna be nice. What's Marius gonna do? Who fucking knows? Probably be some kind of fucking weirdo, weird jackass. I want that. I want to see what happens. Okay. Let's continue on out of here. What's that? Okay. Let's see, can we immediately go to... Is there a camp here? Yeah, there is. Let's go to the party camp, and we'll chat with people there before we head in. Okay. Oh, I should probably invest points for her. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Giatta. Purification, that is the heal. Can be upgraded to do a 50% heal, double the efficacy. Enemies within range are interrupted and knocked. Increase damage reduction by 20 seconds for 15 seconds, or by 20% for 15 seconds. That's quite nice too. Barrier. Giatta grants all allies a shield that provides temp HP for 20 seconds. Wow, also very good. Increases the amount of temp HP granted by barrier. When barrier ends, all allies are healed in proportion to the amount of temp HP remaining. While barrier is active, Giatta cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. At all? 20-second uptime. Acceleration. Man, this was really good in... yeah, it looks like it's really good here too. Yeah, acceleration. I don't remember if it was called acceleration, but it was the Pillars of Eternity version of haste. And just as it was, as haste is a good spell in like D&D, it was really good there too. Giatta increases the move speed and attack speed of all allies for 15 seconds. And then can also get a 15% damage reduction. Increase the duration to 25 seconds rather than 15. Any abilities activated while acceleration is active have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. Okay. We don't really have many abilities with a lengthy cooldown except for our, like, jump. I guess our charge. We just don't often run into it. Reconstruction. Giatta's attacks heal all allies by a small amount? Holy shit! She's extremely good. Reconstruction increases the healing granted to allies below 20% HP. Reconstruction grants temp HP to allies that are already at max HP. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giatta kills an enemy. Okay, well, let's get that. And then I want acceleration too. Get this ability as well. Okay. We'll do Essence Shielding for 20% DR. Good, and then this. We'll do Impenetrable. It makes her unhittable. Seems really useful. Okay. Great. Alright. And Marius is also debuffing people as well. With his passive. Right? Yeah, reduces enemy damage and slows them, effectively reducing their damage and reducing their DR as well. Useful. Okay. Cool. Let's chat with everyone. Marius?
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giatta's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Can we talk about your thoughts on our companions? Also, keep in mind, Marius, she's dwelled on this and sort of had time to internalize losing her parents for quite some time now. It's fresh and new and weird to us, but she's... How long has it been going on for her? Right? We don't really even know. Quite some time, it seems. Alright, thoughts on Giatta?
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
What are your thoughts on Giatta?
Giatta's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the vricus, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giatta seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Okay, that's it.
Pleasant dreams.
Let's see, Giatta.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself. Fior isn't going anywhere. You could always make amends. Certainly not to me. Yeah, fuck Fior. If anything, maybe you stop Animancy and come work for the Aedyran Empire. Right? Ply your trade in different ways. I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself. And eventually the Aedyran Empire.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer aside from a messy camp and an old bedroll. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us. I'll smuggle you back into Fior anytime you feel homesick. Okay. You're welcome to stay as long as you'll have us.
Good, because I have a lot of research to do, and this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but This little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Well, yeah. Probably, though not through any fault of ours. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but I got shot very recently and died, and now I'm back. So take that for what you will. With any luck, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Does that make you uncomfortable? Probably the opposite. Does that make you uncomfortable?
Just making sure I know what I signed up for. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Okay. Let's talk about Emerald Stair.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
I'd like to learn more about Fiorme Zaverno.
Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position.
The same Maxim Vidaro whose body I found in a cave? Listen attentively. The same one whose body I found?
We'll get to that. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated. His political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best.
Which is what? Listen attentively. Animancy? Arcane Scholar check. We'll go with that.
Not exactly, but close. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god.
So he founded an animancy commune in the Living Lands. You didn't tell me this was going to be a scary story. Listen attentively. Is this sarcastic or are we saying this in earnest? Let's say it with the hope that we're being a little snide here, but I'm also okay with the idea that we might be a little, you didn't tell me this was going to be a scary story. Let's say it.
Most of my stories are. Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse.
I suppose he's doing his best. He's not quite living up to his father's example. Thank you for the story, Giatta. I guess he's not quite living up to his father's example.
His father had the advantages of growing up in Valian society. So did mine. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Aedyran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them.
What the fuck? You're a lunatic. Okay. You must know some local gossip.
Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him.
Anything else?
Have you heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm. Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave. Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course, but fascinating.
Anything else?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything new of late. Being an outcast means being out of the loop.
Okay. I wanted to ask about you.
What do you want to know?
Is there anything else I can't... Ooh. What do you think of our travel companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
How about Kai?
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
You think we should be concerned? What makes you think so? Thanks for your perspective. What makes you think so?
Kai wears his confidence like a mask. We all do. No one wants to project their frailties. But in his case, hiding behind it amplifies his better qualities. So I say, let him have his mask. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.
And any thoughts on Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
What kind of pressure? I seem to attract the wounded. At least they make good company. Thanks for your perspective. I seem to attract the wounded. At least they make good company.
We're all wounded. That's the price of survival in the living lands. Just look at you. Only just got here and you died in the line of duty. You may not be from the living lands, but the island left you a scar to remember. Now, you're just like us.
What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you handed your killer to the steel garrote. Much like tossing meat to a pack of wolves. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
Okay. Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know. After what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Do you think that's even possible? It sounds ambitious, but incredibly dangerous. Until something went wrong. No offense, but that's downright terrifying. Until something went wrong.
Yes, as something always does. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
That's a lot of power for one animancer. So Emerald Stair was just a prototype for a bigger plan. Don't take this the wrong way, but was your mother alright? Was your mother alright?
She was very kind. But there were days when she lived in her head. And days that stretched into weeks. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. And she used the phantasmal focus. Theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened? Does animancy often change people like that? How old were you? What makes you think you'll think we'll fare any better than your parents did? Thank you for telling me. I'm sure it wasn't easy. What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Right. Does animancy often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
I like that they gave her that extra bit to say, like, has it been so and so many years already? As a fun way to let you know, this character is 30 years old. I like that. Okay. What makes you think we'll fare any better than your parents did?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want? Let me know if I can help in any way. And closer to your own annihilation. Yeah, let's continue our skepticism of animancy, right? And closer to your own annihilation.
That's animancy for you. We all accept the risks. No animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Your surname is Castell. Any connection to Castell's Folly? Have you ever tried animancy on yourself? How does the phantasmal focus work? Let's talk about the Emerald Stare. That's enough for now. Any connection to Castell's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of.
I
Ignato
would have
Castel
never
led the Valiant trading
thought to
company in
guess.
the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
No family connection, then. What was Castell's Folly? Any idea what happened to him? Thanks for satisfying my curiosity. So what was Castell's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Right. And I don't remember if it was the same guy, but there, like I've said in the past, there were people in Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, who were investigating something very similar with regards to animancy as well. Okay, any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming
it
out
was
of
the
the
same
Deadfire
person.
in recent years. Some say Castel is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valiant Trading Company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
Right, okay. Sort of acknowledging the multiple different routes. Yeah, I guess in that sense, maybe it would be best if the world of Eora never ever got teleportation, or any way to instantaneously communicate over vast distances, because this sort of uncertainty makes for a fun, like, diegetic in-world explanation for not committing to a canon anything, right? When it comes to smaller stuff, you could always be like, I heard that such and such happened, but maybe it was this, right? It's just scuttlebutt. You know how it is. So there is no family connection then.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. Unfortunately, that's all I know.
God, I should
Whether
replay
or not
Deadfire.
Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Have you ever tried animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives.
That's wild.
Every animancer tries, and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
I don't know, that's pretty fucking wild. I don't know, I like that. You should say more shit like that. That's fucking nuts. How does the phantasmal focus work?
A simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
You're saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled. Your parents accepted that risk. Could anyone wield the phantasmal force? You're saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled.
Indeed. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Let's talk about Emerald Stair.
What's on your mind?
Is there more? No. Okay. That's it. Good talk.
You too.
Does Kai need to talk?
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. It's strange. I don't always agree with the way you do things, but you know your own mind. There's something steadying about that.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I've got questions about you, that's all. Good night. You got nothing to apologize for?
First time for everything, huh?
Questions about you?
My favorite subject.
Okay, how about thoughts on Giatta?
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
Tell me what you think about Giatta.
She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giatta's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay.
I thought you didn't care for animancy. She's driven by her parents' legacy, but she hasn't found her own motivations. Giatta could drive the future of animancy. Even the colleagues who disagreed with her clearly respect her. I thought you didn't care for animancy.
I don't. It's creepy, it's dangerous, and it's driven by more bad ideas than good ones. What's more, too many of the people behind it are more interested in seeing what they can do than wrestling with what they should do. But my reservations aren't going to put an end to it. And Giatta, at least, is a voice of reason.
Right. Such as the eternal, super fun narrative device that is animancy, right? Where it could be capable of such incredible things, but like you said, very few people want to do it. And even then, there's risk involved either way. She's driven by her parents' legacy, but she hasn't found her own motivations.
She's young. She'll get there. Until then, there are certainly worse things to be driven by.
How fucking old are you, Kai? Okay, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
I lied.
You know where to find me.
Can I actually do another upgrade? Already? No fucking shot, right? Yeah. No way. Oh, I can make cave coral. Not that I should, though. I can make Balrog skin. Should I do that? Maybe not yet. Okay. Let's get out of here. Exit here. Oh. Oh yeah. Marius did get one. Yep, I want these two. Ah, finally another dream.
Did they not glow in the light? her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You call that life? I doubt Giatta thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. Right, yeah. Because this is what they're about. They're about reincarnation, but involving plants. Right? You and I have very different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous. I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. Can I have one night without you butting in? I'm trying to sleep. You and I have different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monstrous.
Is the mycelium monstrous? Fair or foul? It merely lives. Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Why do you care so much? Somehow I don't think they agreed to this. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people? You think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice. You're right. They have a new form now, and that's better than nothing. Now, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice. Ironic, all things considered, coming from me.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
I suppose they live on in some form. You disgust me. Just let me sleep.
Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist.
You're saying I'll get over it?
Now, dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Okay. Wait, I can talk to Giatta again? Or maybe it's a bug?
Emerald Stair can be dangerous, but not when you have me at your side.
Okay, well, let's head over here. Investigate this. Feels like we're almost done with Emerald Stair, though, right? Like, whatever we do here is going to lead us to Shatterscarp or whatever. Okay.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
Yep, here it is. Oh, whoops.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
Gods! Warn somebody next time.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
The Dream Scourge and how to stop it. Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul. I'm keeping an open mind. No expectations. Can we just get this over with? Yeah, I want to know about the Dream Scourge and how to stop it. There's probably no stopping it or something like that. Or that's actually a good thing.
I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
You know this setup is wild because now her cinematic conversation camera has her facing directly forward, like Oblivion style, you know? I'm ready. Is that a good idea? Are we even allowed to use this equipment? Are we even allowed to use this equipment?
Probably not, but that never stopped me before. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Anxiety? Annoyance? Maybe a little bit of, burnt hair smell?
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Maybe we shouldn't try again with the unreliable soul-powered device.
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
Whatever you did, it worked. I felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention. What does the phantasmal focus tell you about that? Something wants us to go deeper. What's the phantasmal focus tell you about that?
That we're on the right track. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. It was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
So we find the source. Cut it off at the root. Couldn't we just send a little healing magic through the Adra? Are you alright? So we find the source, cut it off at the root.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
We should probably mention the wild dream we had too. I don't know. You want to go down the secret entrance? Any theories about what's going on here? We're walking into a trap. That door opened for a reason. Let's say that.
Trap or no trap, I didn't come all this way just to give up. After you.
You were determined to get us all killed, aren't you?
Gods! Did you open that door?
Well, she did.
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
That's the plan? Any advice? I'm not going to find the answers I'm looking for up here. I'm afraid of what I'll find, but I have to. Is this where you try to talk me out of it? I'm not going to find the answers I'm looking for up here.
I wish I could help. All I can tell you is to take care. I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
Oh God. I appreciate it. I'll be careful. Like I'd survived down there for so long. Great. I'm looking forward to it already. Whatever it is, I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of it.
If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
I feel better about this already.
Okay. Well, let's continue.
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
I have this feeling we're not supposed to be here.
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
I thought you opened it. Yeah, I thought it was more you fucking around with the machine, you know? Let's see. Should I equip some different gloves here? It does look a little peculiar in first person, it's gotta be said. Maybe the studded gauntlets or something? I don't really have anything that looks amazing with this. We'll try the studded gauntlets. Oh. There we go. Oh, there was something up here. I could hear it shimmering, but I couldn't. Oh no, okay, I guess it was the chest. Okay. Got some kind of enemy showing up on the radar.
These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Okay. Jeez, maybe we're meant to go this route. Maybe not. Anything in the water here? Nope. Okay. Let's shoot that thing down. Fuck. I don't even think I needed it. I maybe could have just made that jump. So fucking fast. Nope. Gotta use some picks finally. A bunch of useful things. Effigy necklace.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Okay. Here. Was that the last one even? It might be. Got some really spooky fucking music going on. It didn't strike me as... It didn't strike me as being that spooky. Okay. Sporling Bruiser?
Lead the way.
I guess I have to fight it head on. Oh? It's like sleeping or something? Okay. Good.
Did you see me, Marius?
Okay, over here. Take those. And let's pop that. Lockbox filled with... okay. Good. Is this her heal?
Gather up.
Yeah. Good stuff.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
Ooh. Does hurt. Okay. Let's see here. Put that there and this there. Ooh, okay, I see. Can't freeze whatever this liquid is. It's super oil. Okay. Yoinking up all that.
Watch your head. There's a trap right above it.
What? There's a trap right above my head? Oh yeah. I guess there is. Marius, can you detect the trap?
Got something.
No. God, something fucking screaming in here. Skeleton chanter. Okay. Gotta take all these. Great. Let me chow down on some purple. Good. Save the barbarian. Let's go for at least the healer. Too fuck. Oh, you fucking a-hole. Go.
Patience, I'm almost ready.
Oh, shit. Good. Phew, man, look at my fucking speed now with her little buff. Good God, man. Okay. Let's see, what do I need to shoot here? Ah, there it is. Oh, right. I can't do it now. Maybe we'll have her do it.
A little power goes
so I don't need to change out my stuff. More Helia's Talon. Useful. What have we got in here? More goodies. Okay. Anything there? Nah, we're fine. Another foreboding door up ahead.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
If you ask me,
Volcano.
it's like it's from the ancient Peidraku period.
We've seen godless architecture before, but I've never seen godless art until now.
Is that like a baby in
Imagine
utero?
how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Some sort of kith child, and then adulthood, and then elderhood, and then... I don't know what that is. This is like plant life over here, isn't it? But I don't fully comprehend it. That's clearly got a flower there, but I don't know what the rest of it is. Okay. And is it relevant that this is kind of coming in right there? Right? It's kind of like right before the final icon, there's something whooshing in. Okay. Very well. Alright, well, you know what? I think maybe we'd better call it here for now before we get too sucked up into doing a little bit of dungeoneering, right? When next we return, we'll continue exploring the depths of Naku Tedek, right? We finally got a third follower. I wonder how long until we get our fourth, right? I don't actually have any clue. We haven't really heard anything from Yatsley. Yatsley, right? Yeah, we haven't seen her in forever. I'm like 95% sure she is a potential follower, right? Unless I'm like super duper tripping. Oh, fuck, yeah, I got it. Holy shit, I can't believe it. All right, amazing. This is what all that speed gets you. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.